Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can see, we've got three guns on the table today. So thought I'd take a look at the Canik TP9 Elite SC in 9mm, compare that to the Springfield Armory XD Subcompact and the Springfield Armory XD Mod 2 Subcompact. So let's get into this. Okay, now before anybody gets their undergarments in a wad, these two were bought before Springfield did their little thing. So I have them. I'm not getting rid of them. They're still decent little guns. So don't get your undergarments all in a wad because I own Springfields. Because I'll let you in on a little secret. I own 5 of them. And I bought all of them before they did their thing. So we'll compare these. We're really just going to compare the Canik Elite SC to the original XD Subcompact because these two are virtually the same thing. The only thing different about these is the slide is cut a little thinner up here, and I have the fiber optic front sight, and it's bitone. So there's not much difference in that. These two across the board are pretty much the same thing once you get into them. And you get past the fact that the slide is thinner up here because it's just as fat down here and the frame is just as wide. They're the same length. They both have all the same features other than this one has the fiber optic front sight. So that's that. Let's get into the actual comparison between the two. Over here we've got the Canik TP9 Elite SC. Brand new. This has a 12+1 capacity with this magazine in it. It also comes with a 15-round magazine, which is a little longer than this. The Springfield Armory XD Subcompact comes with 13+1 magazine capacity with this magazine in it. You can get the Pierce grips extension, which gives you a little bit of a pinky rest on it, but it doesn't give you any more capacity. Now these two, as they sit, are both right around $400 MSRP. The XD Mod 2 Bitone comes in at an MSRP of about $580. So that is, other than the sights on it and the Bitone, the only difference in these is the price. Because like I said, everything that I'm going to go over with the XD applies to the Mod 2, other than the XD doesn't have a grip zone, so sometimes you just, you grab it like this, and that doesn't work very well. So right out of the box, the Canik has about a 4-pound trigger pull. Surprised me. The XD has had quite a few rounds through it, as has the Mod 2, and they both came in at 4 pounds 4 ounces with an average of 5 pulls. As far as the trigger reset, you can see we're empty. Nice trigger reset, nice trigger pull. I really like the trigger on this one. XD, we're empty. Got a lot more reset to it. Got a lot more take up before it breaks again. And just to give you an idea, the XD Mod 2, a lot more reset, and you got take up beforehand, or before the next trigger pull. All that reset. Way better trigger on the Canik. Absolutely no question about it. Now the weight empty on the Canik was 1 pound 9 ounces with the 12 round magazine in it. The weight empty on the XD Subcompact was 1 pound 10 ounces. On the Mod 2, guess what it was? 1 pound 10 ounces. Weight loaded, 12 rounds plus 1, 6-hour V-Crown, 125 grain. The Canik is 1 pound 15 ounces. The XD Mod 2, or the XD, came in at 2 pounds. XD Mod 2 came in at 2 pounds. The overall length of the Canik is 6.75 inches. Overall length of the XD and the XD Mod 2 was 6.25 inches. The Canik has a longer barrel. Barrel length on the Canik is 3.6 inches. These are both 3 inches. The overall height on the Canik was 5 inches. The overall height on the XD and the Mod 2 were 5 inches. The width of the Canik at its widest point, because I measured out to both the slide stops, is 1.5 inches. On the XD Subcompact, I measured out to the slide stop, because that's the widest point on this firearm, is 1.3 inches. Measured to the slide stop on the XD Mod 2, guess what? It was 1.3 inches. Now, as far as the sights, the Mod 2 is basically a 3-dot with a red fiber optic front sight. The XG Subcompact is just a straight 3-dot sight. The Canik is a blacked out rear sight and a large dot phosphorus front sight on it. The Canik has an interchangeable back strap, comes with a small and a large. Neither of these have any kind of way to change the back strap. That is with the XDM. The Canik also is cut for an optic. I believe it fits the Shield RMSC, the J-Point, and supposedly the Sig Romeo Zero, which is coming out. These are not cut for an optic. The Canik has a striker status indicator. The XD has the same thing. Mod 2 has the same thing. They also all have a loaded chamber indicator. All three of them have this same style. It's a little piece that comes up there. XD and the Mod 2 both come with an ambidextrous magazine release. So for your lefties, you've got that, but the Canik is changeable. You can change it over to this side, and it comes with an ambidextrous slide stop. These do not. All three of them have a pick rail on them, so you can put a light or laser or whatever you want as far as accessories on there. The Canik comes with the front slide duration, so you can press check. Don't stop, just stop. Don't press check. You're not an operator. You've got no reason to press check. Mod 2 has a stainless steel slide. The XD original is a melanite coating. The Canik is tungsten Cerakote over a nitride slide finish. Has a match grade barrel. Pretty sure neither of these have a match grade barrel. All the small parts in here are nitride or high wear nickel coated. comes with 2 magazines, comes with the 12 round which is on it, also comes with the 15 round, which is just a little bit longer than this. Pretty much looks like that when it's on there. The Springfield Armory both came with 13 round magazines. That was it. As you can see, both these Springfields have the trigger dingus and the grip safety. The Canik just has a trigger dingus, so you don't have to worry about not having your proper grip on there. You can still pull it if something should happen and you need to pull that. These, you got to have the proper grip on there, or you're not going to be able to pull that trigger because they have the grip safety on them. Now the nice thing about these Springfields is, as you can see here, this grip seems to be a little bit longer. That's because it will take other Springfield magazines. Now this is a 10 round because obviously the one I bought when I got this magazine was during the assault weapons ban. So these sit down here in the safe. I have no use for these other than they're absolute spares if I ever need them. But this is the size of a full-size magazine. You get the grip sleeve, and you can run that in the XD or the Mod 2. The Canik comes with the 12 round, has a 15 round with the extended base plate on it, and it will also accept 18 round magazines from the TP series. So I would imagine there are probably grip sleeves out there. You can put an 18 round magazine in here, you can put your 15 round magazine in here which has the grip extension, or you can have just the 12 with the pinky rest on it. And finally, the Canik comes with a holster that is reversible for inside or outside waistband, and as we've covered, the 2 magazines for it. The Springfields both came with the holster, paddle holster, so it's only outside waistband. They came with, I believe, 3 magazines with each of these and a magazine holder with each of these. So they're a little better on that. The Canik comes with the holster that you can change from inside waistband, outside waistband. So that covers the Canik TP9 Elite SC in 9mm versus the Springfield Armory XD Subcompact in 9mm and the Springfield Armory XD Mod 2 Subcompact in 9mm. Hope you guys liked it. Stay armed, stay vigilant, stay safe.